Welcome back, everyone, big and small, young and old. Welcome back to another episode of LOX 18. We're here in Walcott, Iowa, and we're going to get ready to go and make our delivery in Cedar Rapids and then make another pickup in Cedar Rapids. It's about an hour away from where we're at, so we're going to go put some fuel in here in Iowa. We got pilot amount, cash amount is $539. $539, yeah, it's pretty expensive. So we're gonna grab that and we'll head up north to Cedar Rapids, grab a load out of Cedar Rapids, and then we'll be heading up towards Wisconsin. So we got another day of driving ahead of us. Not too much, but enough to keep the truck rolling, keep the truck profitable. So we're gonna do it, and then tomorrow, today's Thursday, so tomorrow, Friday, we'll make a delivery in Wisconsin and a pickup in Wisconsin, and then we're headed home. And we'll be home by Saturday. So that is the plan. Stan, Peter Pan, it's time for you guys to roll the music so we can get the heck out of here. Let's go. I said roll the music. I said roll it. All right. We've got some weather rolling in, and Iowa seems to be on the line between the warm air and the cold air, which puts us in the edge of severe weather territory. They're not expecting like anything big today, and if it is Iowa, it'll probably be western Iowa, not where we're at, but just something to keep in mind as we truck around today. Like I said, we're just going to Cedar Rapids, and from Cedar Rapids we'll truck back north and east once we get loaded over there. We have a 1 p.m. appointment to get loaded. So we'll be heading back towards Wisconsin, and we'll cut up to Madison, Wisconsin, kind of diagonally on some back highways and stuff. Doesn't look like a 4-lane, but then again, it's hard to tell sometimes if something is going to be a 4-lane or just a 2-lane. But it is a truck route, so we will be taking it. Trying to think of what else I was going to tell you guys. Oh yeah, so we have a noon appointment this morning. So at first I didn't book this 1 p.m. appointment. Actually, I had the 1 p.m. appointment set first, and then I didn't book this load because it had a noon delivery. So I passed it over, and I was looking for another load to bring me over here to Cedar Rapids. And then I read all the reviews for this receiver, and everyone says you can show up early, and everyone says, not everyone, but there's a lot of good reviews on there where they say they got there in 45 minutes, they were empty. So I decided, you know what, this seems like enough of a trend that people are leaving comments about it, reviews about it on Google Maps. I think that I'll show up over there a little after 8 o'clock, and I'll try and see if they'll offload me. And then so I decided to take that load. Yeah, I had a noon delivery because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it off the truck quickly and early, and then I'll be moving on just across town, across Cedar Rapids, to make my pickup by 1 o'clock. So that is the plan for the day. And yeah, I'm ready for it, man. I got a good night's sleep, got 7 hours of sleep. I kind of needed it after waking up super early a couple days in a row. I went to bed at 10:30 last night. Maybe it was 11 by the time I actually went to sleep. But yeah, I didn't wake up until 7 a.m., 6:30, 7 a.m. So pretty awesome. pretty awesome. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys down the road, and we'll get this day started. All right, we made it over here, Cedar Rapids, and yeah, we're just let's see, turn in here to get to Performance. No, the next one. I was like, wait a second, that's General Mills. All right. Here is our turn. Anyway, yeah, we drove, and I'm looking around. There's definitely some exciting looking clouds around, so we'll probably get rained on here pretty soon. I wore my boots today. Figured we'd probably have some rain, so. We'll get up here, see if we can find some parking on the street so we can walk over and check in. That's the system over here. So let's see if we can find somewhere to tuck in and park, and then we'll go check in. All right, let's go check it out, see what we got going on. All right. We got PFG, Reinhardt, Performance Food Service. Says inbound drivers, street parking only. To check in, call 319-390-7420. So I just called the number and left a message. That's what they, it just said leave your PO number, the carrier name, and your phone number, and then they'll call you back. So we'll just come down here and wait in the truck and wait for a call back. I'll probably call them to confirm that they received that message at some point, because I don't like just sitting around and assuming that people get messages, because, well, the fact is that a lot of times they don't, man. They don't. They're like, oh yeah, no, we didn't get it. We didn't get a call at all. And you're sitting there assuming that you're waiting for them to call you, and then, yeah, I don't like that. I like confirmation. So anyway, I'll wait for a little while to see if they give me a call back, and then we'll see about you know, getting in here. There's a few people waiting here on the street, so we'll see. We might have a little bit of a wait here. May not be as awesome as what the review said, but you never know. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I called them. It's been 45 minutes since I called and left a message, and I just said, hey, you know, someone actually answered this time. I said, hey, I left a message to check in about 45 minutes ago. I just want to make sure you guys got the message. He goes, yep, yeah, we got you. You got a noon appointment, so we'll get you in here by noon. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks, man. Hopefully, hopefully the Google reviews didn't do me wrong and tell me that I could get offloaded early here when I really can't, because I got a tight window now. Got a tight window. If I don't get a dock until noon, it's gonna be a tight squeeze to get over to my pickup. So fingers crossed. It's 9:30. 9:30. We still got time. Plenty of time. So who knows? Maybe we'll get in the dock at 11. We'll be out of here by noon and everything will be fine. But it didn't sound. He didn't say like, oh yeah, we'll be getting you a door here soon. He didn't say that. He goes, oh yeah, we got you down for a noon appointment. We'll get you in by then. But, okay. So anyway, we'll see how long it takes. Hasn't started raining yet. It's just gloomy. So a little breezy. But that's all the weather's doing right now. I'm looking for loads for Monday, because that's what we do. And got a couple people text me and ask me for more pictures of the truck. So it's still listed on truck papers, so we're still getting calls on it and text messages on it, and emails. So at some point we'll find the guy who's serious and ready to buy, and he'll throw down the cash, and then we'll be kind of
figuring out where we go from there. But until then, I'm keeping this truck rolling. We're booking for Monday, and get $2 a mile to go west. $2 a mile to go west. So we'll see if we can do that. See if we can do it. So anyway, all right. Yeah, we'll see how long this takes. Catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, so just got thrown through a loop a little bit. Broker called for the load out of Wisconsin that I'm picking up tomorrow. That's my get home load. It's the load that I kind of built everything from last Tuesday on to get to this load to pick up on Friday, because it's a good paying load. It always, it delivered straight by the house. So that was kind of like, okay, I know it pays good. I know it delivers by the house. So I need to do whatever I need to do to get up to Wisconsin by Friday so I can pick up this load. Well, the shipper just canceled it. Probably because the weather. I bet they're having some harvest issues depending on what the weather does. Trying to harvest potatoes, so they don't have as much product, so they canceled the load. So now I'm in scramble mode, trying to find a load that I can still use to get home. So we're gonna start making some phone calls. There's only 3 loads that pick up tomorrow that go within 150 miles of my house, so I gotta try and figure out which one of those I can get and how much they want to pay me, and shoot, we'll go from there. So let's see what happens. All right, I've been busy calling on loads, trying to figure out a way to try to get home. I have pretty important family plans on Sunday, and so my goal is to try and get home by Sunday. There's a truck like idling his way out of the driveway, and I don't know if there's going to be room for both of us to hit the driveway at the same time. All right, he's stopped. Now we just gotta wait for the little FedEx delivery driver to get out, and then we'll swing it in. And it is it's only 10:20, so that's promising, promising. And they told me put the bills in the back, and bills in the back of the trailer and back it in, door 18. So kind of cool, man, kind of cool. All right, we're in the dock. The stinking reefer's howling, but I was gonna turn it off, but my next load is a frozen load too, so kind of didn't want to turn it off. But yeah, see these clouds we got? It's looking threatening, but we still got some sunlight. Hey sun, hey sun. All right, they're unloading me right now. I think I'm gonna be out of here by like 11:30, so I think it's gonna be good. I think we're gonna make our appointment. I like this. And that, my friends, is why you put load locks up, even though it doesn't seem like it needs it. That bottom box collapsed. All those boxes could have fallen on him when he opened those doors. Even though it was all the way to the back and everything was fine, it shouldn't have happened. But that bottom box collapsed. It ripped some of the plastic wrap. Like that's what you do. That's what you do. So anyway, they're still unloading me. I think they're almost done. I think. All right. It is 11:35. And we are done. Now I gotta go put my load locks back in here. Hold on one second. All right. This was good. We rolled the dice a little bit on trying to find a trying to find a load that connected us over here, and kept us on schedule. Because like I said earlier, I booked the load we're headed to now before I booked this one to get me here. It just kind of was the way it worked out. There was a few loads that were coming this direction, and so I thought, it's really easy to, not easy, but it's easier to find a load out of Chicago that would get me somewhere in this area than it was to find a load from here up to Wisconsin. So I booked the load up from here up to Wisconsin first to make sure I could secure that load, and then I went and found, out of the 3 or 4 loads, I figured out which one would allow me to hit my appointment time for my pickup over here, and this was the one. None of them really would, but this was the closest one, and I was like, you know what? I think that after reading the reviews, I think that I'll be able to get in here and get out of here. And so I rolled the dice, and it worked out, because now we're getting out of here. And now we've got just a little 5-mile drive, 6-mile drive to get to our pickup, and we got time to stop and get some lunch, as a matter of fact. So I think we'll do that. Stop over here and get some lunch, and shoot, then we'll go and make our pickup. So let's go. All right, I stopped and got some whatchamacallit, some lunch. So not only did I get out of there in enough time to make it to my appointment, I got out of there with enough time to make it to my appointment and stop and get lunch. So let's see. This seems to be the spot. Let's see if they have. I'm gonna just park over here off to the side real quick, because I can't tell if they have. Can't tell if they have docks back there. It's a different address than the one they gave me. The one they gave me doesn't exist. But this is the shipper. I'm gonna look at the aerial view real quick and just make sure there's docks back there. I don't want to get in a little parking lot that I can't get out of. All right, looks good to me. It says, truck drivers, please ring bell and wait. So let's do that. Okay, a guy just put up 4 fingers to me. I think he means go to dock 4. I'm just gonna roll with it. He just opened the door, put up 4 fingers, and then went back inside. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at this, they give us a little pull-up spot. Let me show you right here. There's like this little area where they give us some room to nose up so we can line up. That's a cool setup. Alright, we'll get this thing backed in. I gotta go open my doors and we'll get, I don't know, we got to talk to the guy and tell him what we're picking up, where we're going, all that stuff. Kind of looks like one of the ones where they might open up my doors from the inside. Let me see. I gotta find out. Hold on.
All right, so as I was getting out to ask him about the door thing, I said, "Hey, is it supposed to? Are you supposed to?" He said, "Yeah, open up on the outside." They made it originally so that they'd open on the inside, but the way that they graded everything, the doors end up rubbing and hitting, and so guys were getting their doors messed up. So we just opened from the outside now. And I said, "All right, cool." And I said, he goes, "Yeah." He said, "Going back in, I'll get you loaded." And I was like, "I haven't told you where I'm going yet. How do you know what I'm picking up?" He's like, "You're the last load of the day. You're going to Mosinee, Wisconsin, right? Or Mosinee. Anyway." And I said, "Yeah, that's exactly where I'm going." He's like, "Yep, you're the last one." All right, cool. So we got over here a little after 12, like 12:15, after I stopped and got something to eat. So made it before their cutoff, but now I feel bad because he probably could go home as soon as he loads this last truck. And it was just me. Trying to string everything together, but hey, everything's working out this week. I mean, stuff's going wrong. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys. So I found a load. That was anticlimactic. I should have like drawn out a little bit more drama on that, but no, I found a load from Wisconsin down to Tennessee, and so we're ready. We're everything is on schedule like it's supposed to be. Man, the wind's picking up. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, good week, good day, easy money. All right, we're getting loaded up. I don't think it's gonna take him long at all. He's on the ball. He wants to go home. He's ready. Let's go.
All right, guys, loaded up and trucking by 12:50. They got done at like 12:45. I don't know. It was like a 30-minute load. Yeah, we're trucking, man. So it's kind of one of these days, man. These short hops are working out because they're getting on and off the truck pretty quick. So we had the little hiccup with the load canceling out of Wisconsin, but and that load may the load I got to replace it may end up being more of a headache than I gambled for, but at the same time it's it's similar. I think the other load I know the receiver, Walmart down in Shelbyville, that's where I was going to be going and stuff. I've been there a bunch, and it's closer to the house than the load I have now. The load I'm picking up tomorrow in Wisconsin, it's going to go down to Cookeville, which is like 75 miles from the house or so, something like that. It's actually only like 60 miles from the house, but it's going to be like 75 miles from where I park the truck. So, yeah, it may end up, that load may end up being the silly load out of all this, but I don't know. For all of the running around I've done now in the last couple days, and going from basically since I delivered that load in Pennsylvania, that was the last silly load I had. Then I went into Pittsburgh, got loaded up super quick in Pittsburgh, delivered that yesterday to Bartlett, Illinois, deadheaded into Chicago, and the dock was silly in Chicago, but other than that, like, they loaded me quickly. So that load got off the truck this morning in record time, and then we left a half hour before our appointment was supposed to start, and then we got over here a half hour early for our appointment, and they loaded me or 45 minutes early for my appointment, and they loaded me once again before my appointment time even got here. So it's all working. Things are working out, especially for these short loads. Nothing worse than when these little short loads that don't pay a ton end up costing you money. It's terrible. But it taking not costing you money, but costing you a bunch of time. Sorry, I'm driving. I always misspeak when I'm driving. That's just part of the game. Driving and talking. But yeah, nothing worse than when these little short hops, the loads and unloads take forever, and you're like, man, sure, it's a decent rate per mile because it's a short hop, but I would love for just a quick load and offload and then on to the next one, because then I could really start making a little bit of money. But anyway, all right, get on down the road, catch up with you guys later. Let's see if we can find ourselves some parking. It is only 5:20, but it is a very dark evening already, and we're gonna come over here to this quick trip because this seems to be the closest truck stop to where I'm going. So this is where we're gonna be, and hopefully there's some parking because I would like to be able to not have to park in like the dirt or something, you know? Let's see. Ooh, kind of looks like there might be a couple spots. I think. Oh yeah, there's a whole back row back there too. Okay. Anytime you're pulling through a fuel pump like that, always slow down. In fact, I should have slowed down more. But always slow down because people are walking in front of the trucks that are in the fuel island, and you don't want to accidentally kill someone. That wouldn't be good. All right, we got plenty of parking. The Google Maps image of this place didn't have any. It was under construction, so there was no way to know if there was like how much parking was back here or what. So I see another reefer here. So reefer trucks unite. I'll park next to that reefer. Ooh, did you guys see that blue Peterbilt right there? Shoot, dang, that thing's awesome. I'm not a big fan of the big cattle bumper, but after seeing all the dead deer carcasses on the road, you know, maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have during, like, maybe you put it on during the rut and then take it back off, because it seems like yeah, during the rut, when deer are out and about on the town, so to speak, they get dumb, just like seems like most creatures in God's creation get a little dumb when they get around, you know, when the hormones start flowing. All right, let's not get into all that. Anyway, yeah, so maybe the cattle bumper just for a season, and then take the cattle bumper off when you know, after you don't need it anymore. That's that would be kind of a good idea, I think. I'll be honest, I was nervous just now coming through all this backcountry road. I was pretty nervous. Not backcountry road, but Highway 39. You know, there's a lot of country we were covering, and I was like, ooh, what if I hit a deer? That would suck. That would suck so bad. Anyway, let's close out this video. All right, this is where we're gonna shut this video down. We got over here, and we what, 5:30, before 5:30, and we've got a 6 a.m. delivery up in Mosinee, however you pronounce that, Mosinee, Wisconsin. And so we're gonna tuck in here for about 11 and a half hours, and then we'll go truck it up the road, make our delivery, and then we got to cut over west from there to go make our pickup tomorrow, and then we'll start heading south towards Tennessee. But yeah, check out that blue Peterbilt. He parked it in the lights too, so everyone can see it. The only thing is, it kind of stinks. Pretty sure he's got his bulls in there right now. He's got some cattle of some sort, and we all know cows be pooping, you know. Cows be pooping, y'all. All right, that's got to be the last line. The last line of the video has got to be cows be pooping, y'all.